we're also learning more about new state-of-the-art Russian military base in the Arctic. Russian officials released a virtual tour of the base online, saying it allows the country's military to perform service and combat tasks in the tough conditions of the Arctic. This is very controversial. Some images in our slideshow this afternoon. Look at this building. Here's a look from up above. They call it the Arctic trefoil. You see these 3 points here, 1, 2, 3 over here. And look here, a ground shot. Russian defense officials say the entire thing is on thousands of square miles, as many as 14,000 square miles. Inside, they say it can hold 150 people at a time. They can basically live there. Here's another picture from inside using a fisheye lens. And our favorite one, now remember, these are Russian defense-issued photographs of their base in the Arctic. And when you look at this, we all love puppies. So if you want to have a controversial base and send out pictures, add puppies. People will like it more. The Russians are hard to predict, but they are not crazy. Adding pets always makes things better. Top secret facility also includes theaters and concert halls, I'm told. The Russians also released another photo. What photo is it? Oh, well, another one. The dogs. Because the dogs. Jennifer Griffin's at the Pentagon. Aside from the dogs, this thing is somewhat controversial.
Well, Shepard, usually the Russians are secretive about their military, but this new military base in the Arctic is being advertised by the Russian Defense Ministry with that interactive tour on the ministry's website. As you mentioned, it's 14,000 square miles. The polar complex can house 150 troops in sub-zero conditions for 18 months. Recent photos showed armed Russian troops riding reindeers, conducting snap military exercises.
I believe the United States is behind. We've made great strides over the last perhaps 5 or 6 years, but we're still woefully behind. The United States, we have our minds on a lot of other things around the world, and we're not focused on the Arctic.
Admiral Robert Papp, the former State Department Special Representative for the Arctic, warns Russian President Vladimir Putin is positioning himself to claim the region's trillions of dollars of oil and gas reserves, larger than those of Saudi Arabia, and to control future sea lanes being open due to global warming. Recently, Chinese research vessels have been seen in the Arctic to explore new sea routes.
The sea routes are opening, and you know, President Putin himself has said the Arctic is going to be the new Suez Canal.
That's Alaska Senator Dan Sullivan, who points out that the Russian military has 40 icebreakers, but the U.S. only has 2, and one of them is broken, Shep.
Jennifer Griffin at the Pentagon. Jennifer, thank you.